2013 Chevy Impala starter 3.6 per service manual. Disconnect your battery positive, battery negative, whichever you want. Negative is fine for me. They requested to remove that lower valance, but I'm going to give you a tip where you don't have to do that, because that is just a massive waste of time. What I did up top here, you're going to disconnect your coolant temperature sensor. I took out my Upstream O2 sensor, get it up out of the way, unbolt your 4 15s for the exhaust, pull it back. Gives you all kinds of room right here to get everything you need. You got a 15 right here, 15 down on the side that you can't see. One's going this way, 2 going towards the transmission, 1 away from the transmission. That one down there is kind of a bear to get to, but once the exhaust is out of the way, you'll get a ratcheting wrench on there. The other 15 is down below on the bottom of the starter. Let's see, I can show you. So starter faces this way. You have the one right here, you have one right here, and another one right there. One's facing that way, one's this way, one's this way. With this exhaust pulled back out of the way over here, just from this, all of that's accessible, and then the starter comes out this way. A whole lot simpler than having to take that lower valance off, and you can't even get it out or get to the bolts from underneath. It's dumb. But yeah, that's my tip. Everything up top, lower valance does not need to come off. So now I get to spend 10-15 minutes putting that POS back on. But new starter's in, everything works good, fires up, runs, customer's happy. Just got to put that crap back on. Any questions, comments, please feel free to let me know.